Welcome to our journey through the life of a medieval knight, from the early days of childhood to the honoured position of knighthood. Let's step back in time and explore the path that forged these legendary warriors. Our story begins in the manor of a noble family. Knights were almost always born into nobility, and their training started at a very young age. At the tender age of 7, a boy would leave his family to become a page in another noble household. This practice was part of the feudal system, where noble families exchanged their sons to foster alliances and loyalty. As a page, his primary duties included serving his lord and lady, learning the basics of courtly manners, and beginning his education in reading, writing, and Latin. This education was crucial for understanding religious texts and communicating effectively. It's a demanding life, one that requires discipline, courage, and sacrifice. Pages received instruction in reading, writing, and basic arithmetic, but their most important lessons were in the arts of war. They learned to ride horses, handle weapons, and understand the chivalric code, which emphasized bravery, courtesy, honor, and great respect for women. Strategic games like chess were also part of their training, teaching them the principles of strategy and planning, which were essential skills for any future knight. At around the age of 14, a page would graduate to become a squire. This was a crucial stage in their development. Squires were assigned to knights, serving them directly. They assisted in dressing their knight in armor, cared for their weapons and horses, and accompanied them to battles and tournaments. Squires continued their combat training, learning to fight with a variety of weapons such as swords, lances, and maces. They also developed their skills in horseback riding, a vital ability for knights, and practiced jousting, which simulated battlefield conditions. Beyond physical training, squires observed and learned the strategies of warfare. They studied battle formations, siege tactics, and the logistics of maintaining an army in the field. By the time a squire reached his early 20s, he was ready to become a knight. The path to knighthood culminated in a solemn ceremony known as dubbing. The squire would kneel before the king or another member of the royal family, who would tap him on the shoulders with a sword, declaring him a knight. This ceremony, often conducted during a religious service, was not just a formal recognition of his combat skills, it was also a reminder of his duties as a knight. He pledged to uphold the chivalric code, defend the helpless, and serve his lord with loyalty and valor. Many knights also received blessings from the church, as their role was seen as divinely sanctioned to protect the realm and uphold Christian values. As a knight, life was a balance of combat and courtly duties. Knights fought in battles and tournaments, but they also played crucial roles in their communities, offering protection and maintaining justice. Knights were often landowners, responsible for managing estates and ensuring the well-being of their tenants. They acted as judges in local disputes and maintained the peace. Despite the dangers and demands of their role, knights were respected and revered, often enjoying privileges and responsibilities that came with their noble status. Knights also participated in courtly events where they displayed their skills, courtesy, and loyalty. These events reinforced the bonds of feudal society and provided opportunities for alliances and marriages. The journey from a young page to a valiant knight was long and arduous, but it was a path filled with honor and glory. These warriors of the medieval era have left an enduring legacy that continues to capture our imagination today. Thank you for joining us on this adventure through the life of a medieval knight. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more historical explorations.